Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Welcome back to another spectate gameplay. Today we are taking a look at MagiFelix. He's the X rank 1. I won't say he's Katarina 1 trick actually, but Katarina is his most played champion, his favourite champion, 70% win rate. X challenger rank 1. Pretty bloody good, to be honest. So we're taking a look at him today. We're going to break down how he plays and hopefully learn some things from it and have some fun watching him style on random challenger noobs, obviously. If you don't know who MagiFelix is, by the way, or MagiFaker as he is in this game, he is the mid laner of Red Bulls, which is Kasing's new team, the Challenger Series team. Probably one of the best teams in Challenger, so you might see him in the LCS next season. But yeah, really bloody good player. And today I actually had something kind of interesting. I'm doing something slightly different with the format of this video, because I'm friends with Kasing, and Kasing managed to get some ask some questions to MagiFelix about how to play Katarina and stuff. So hopefully through that, I can actually share some really cool knowledge from the man himself. So if I'm pausing at certain points, that's because I'm gonna chuck in the questions and stuff. If it's a bit weird, then apologies. But I'm kind of new to that kind of format, so apologies if it's crap. Anyway, let's start with your runes of mastery, shall we? So. First things first, runes of masteries. Here they are, boys and girls. Magic pen reds and quints. That's probably the biggest strange thing, I guess, about your masteries. But you'll see as well, he gets sword boots and haunting guys. So I guess a lot of penetration is pretty good there. And a standard 9/18 with Thunderlords. So those are runes of masteries, guys. Take a screenshot so you can copy that shit. And then in the lane phase, it's always important to know what you want to do in the lane phase, guys. So if only I could have some knowledge for you guys to tell you how to play Katarina in the lane phase. Oh, wait. No, we'll hide that. That's actually a good idea. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Boom. So I asked MagiFelix how you play in the lane phase. Here it is. It says Katarina's early lane phase is really bad. So it's best to just buy a Doran Shield, which he has this game, and only play for CS until your first base. So he's zoning himself here, as you can see, and only playing for that CS. After you get double longsword, which will be happening a bit later on, it's possible to look for trades or all-ins if the enemy steps into your daggers. Roaming should only be done if it's a 100% play, because falling behind a Katarina is really bad. After the lane phase is over, Cat with Gunblade becomes really strong. So don't feel too pressured to make stuff happen in the lane phase. So, essentially, if people walk into your daggers, you can do stuff. But outside of that, you kind of just want to be farming up in the lane phase, especially before your first back. But yeah, no real pressure to do anything. You can just farm and chill out here, which is what you're seeing him do. And then after the lane phase, you're pretty bloody strong, so no real pressure to do anything. Now I want to take a quick, just a quick here, mention of his summoner spells. Cleanse here, obviously flash, but cleanse here as well. He does mostly, he kind of changes the second summoner spell as most mid laners do. But cleanse is quite common when he's playing versus Elise, or playing versus someone who has, wow, look at that CS, that's bloody good. Playing versus someone who has a lot of CC. So when you're against Elise, is he against Elise this game? Whoopsie daisy. I think he might be against Elise this game. No, he's against Sion. But yeah, playing versus someone like Rakan's Charm, Cassiopeia ulti, yeah, it's useful to have cleanse. So first back here, he gets a longsword and some potions. Now, he actually said, he started with Doran Shield this game like we mentioned, but he's actually said that starting with Dark Seal is a good choice as well. So you can do Dark Seal on Katarina. After the Dark Seal though, go for the Doran Shield after that. But yeah, just basically you want to get through the early lane phase. And he's just farming up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, farming up here. Just CSing. Something that a really subtle thing to note here is he'll wait till the very last second before he CS's something. So he waits until it's about to die, but like he doesn't CS it when it's like going, like when he could like kill it. He CS's it when it's about to die, if that makes sense. So instead of, if he does 50 damage, he doesn't kill the CS as soon as it hits 50 health. He kills it as soon as it would otherwise die to something else, right? So just a really subtle thing to note there about how he uses how he does his CSing. Anyway, pretty boring lane phase here, guys. Katarina is, I guess kind of boring in the lane phase because he just said farm. So there you go. And only roam when it's a 100% play. So looking at the mini map. Oh, here we go. He sees in quite out position. That's got to be it, right? That's the exhaust for the Cleanse the exhaust. Oh, he gets him. Oh my goodness, he actually got him. I thought he was done so. Holy moly, I thought he was done so. Holy crap. Okay, nice. Cassiopeia as a laner. Lots of harass going down there, but holy crap. Holy crap. You get harassed, but not necessarily the all-in. That's pretty sexy. That's why this guy is an X rank 1 player right there. So let's look at some general tips when you're playing Katarina, guys. Just general tips here, nothing specific. In general, you should reflect on what you could have done differently after every fight. I asked him what like the most important thing, like tips to when you're picking up Katarina, and this is what he said. Reflect on what you could have done after every fight. Playing team fights well is the hardest, but also the most important thing in Katarina, because every fight is different and you need to learn what to do in all kinds of scenarios. So basically, generally speaking, a lot of self-reflection there. Obviously, that's really important. I'm always talking about shit like that. But specifically after team fights, because apparently that's the hardest part to play Katarina, and it's also the most important part. Now, she's level 6 here, so unless Sion's around... yeah, unless Sion's around, Cass is in a bit of a pickle. If we take a look at the item build here as well, she's rushed the Vamp Scepter. She will be going into the Gunblade this game. So this will be building into the Cutlass, and then she'll be getting Gunblade first time. She does this every single game, rushes the Gunblade. Before she gets tier 2 boots as well, doesn't get sort boots early, just 100% pure rush on the Gunblade, guys. And she's actually still down in, in CS. But is that really that surprising when you're playing versus someone who's a ridiculously strong laner and someone who's a very good bully laner as well? So someone like Cassiopeia just bullies Katarina pretty hard and outranges her as well, Katarina being a melee champion. So no real surprise to see her losing the CS here. And but she's just playing for CS. That's all she's doing. Just 100%. You don't have to make stuff happen. Too many times you see people just try so hard to make plays because it's like, oh, I need to carry this game, so therefore I need to make plays. No, just chill out. Just get to your power space. Here comes Braum. He's coming in for the gonk. Let's go for the gonk now here, lads. Nice dodge on the Cassiopeia ulti. Exhaust onto the Cassiopeia from Braum as well. But pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. All he had to do there was dodge the Cassiopeia ult. Pretty telegraphed as to when she would use that one. And there it is. Good shit. Alright, so he can probably afford his Cutlass, maybe an Amp Tome as well here, maybe tier 1 boots. Amp Tome and Control Ward. Don't forget your Control Wards, lads. And refillable potion as well. So once you're outside of the heavy harass stage of lane phase, you see a lot of laners do this nowadays. You can see Galio's done this as well. Once you're out of the heavy harass stage of the lane phase, it's actually quite common nowadays to go for that refillable potion. So you start with standard potions. I guess sometimes you can start refillable as well if you think it's a really easy lane. But you start with standard potions. And then once you're done with those, you go for the refillable. Right, Cassiopeia blue buff now. That's not what Katarina wants to see. But it looks as though Galio is prepping here for a cheeky little gank. So if she steps forward here, Galio will ult onto Katarina. No, he won't. He's going to do absolutely nothing. I thought that was going to be the initiation there, but apparently not. That's fine. And now Katarina is 3-0. Don't roam unless you see a 100% play. Well, I would feel like this is a 100% play. Wouldn't you? Here we go. They see her coming in here. They're pinging her, so she's got to be a little bit careful. But still, this could be pretty disgusting here. Going for the easy kill here. Backing off onto the Renekton rather than just jumping straight in onto Tristana, who is his fellow teammate on the Red Bull team in the Challenger Series. Cedrian gets the easy kill and then just mops up everything else here. Well, she's going to get at least Sion, but I don't think you'll get anyone else. There we go. 2 kills. Beautiful stuff. Having a 5-0 Katarina 10 minutes into the game. Being one of the best Katarinas in EU. And actually, I would say one of the best Katarinas in the world is a bit extreme to say. But one of the best solo queue Katarinas you could argue for sure. This guy's done multiple trips to Korea in the past purely just to improve. And he always gets top 10 top 10 challenger there as well. So pretty bloody good player. But yeah, just chills out, plays for his power spikes. I think that's the most important thing to note here. So he's 5-0 at 11 minutes. But honestly, he's played this game really passive. Do you think he's played really passive? I would argue that he's had a pretty passive playstyle this game. I wouldn't have described the way he's been playing as like really aggressive, honestly. He's just played it smart and just been very opportunistic. But that's cool. He's got people holding his mid lane here, and there's no one top lane, so he's going to go for the cheeky hold there. You can't just all in a Renekton, sadly, so not going to go for that. But a little bit of harass is still good. Got the Gunblade now as well, guys. So that's a massive power spike for Katarina. Absolutely bonkers here. So people from the enemy team will not want to be fighting him right now. Pretty much guarantee you that one. But he is apparently a top lane now. So now we have a top lane Katarina. Here we go. Completely just blows Renekton's ultimate for absolutely no reason. That's fine. I'm sure he's alright with that trade. This Renekton's actually really strong though. I mean, you can see the CS totals here. Katarina's CS is kind of low because she has to give up a lot in the lane phase. But Renekton is a bully laner, so and certainly isn't going to come across any resistance here against the Galio. So here we go. Getting dove here. Nice. Cheeky little plays. Uses the cleanse, but nothing else. And gets the Siren ulti. Yo, this guy is nimble. I think that would be a good way to describe it. Is he going to stay for some extra CS? He's staying. I don't know if this is risky or not. I mean, no Renekton ulti, no Siren ulti, but they are very tanky. So if he does stay, there is a possibility of him getting dove. And we've got people coming up here from mid lane as well. So he's just going to run away. Maybe go for the cheeky fight instead. Jumping over to the Gromp for the Q harass. That is rather cheeky. Oh my god. I'm not sure about this one, friendo. Or maybe I am. No, I'm not. Close, but no cigar. A shit ton of damage there. But it wasn't enough. But still 1 for 1 there, that's fine. Well, actually it's not fine because it's a massive shutdown onto Katarina. But it could be worse, basically. Alright, trying to return the tower trades here. Maybe switching over to the Rift Herald afterwards. But I guess if people are around here, that would be too risky. If you saw, if there weren't as many people around from the enemy team, then going for Rift Herald right now would be a good idea. But can't do that right now, so not going to go for that shit. And we find MagiFelix back in his natural environment. The mid lane. Finally bought his boots as well now, guys. It only took him 14 minutes, but he's finally got his boots. Like I say, Haunting Guys is something he gets pretty much every single game. So the next 2 items you'll see here most likely will be Haunting Guys into Sorcerer's Shoes. And then from that, it kind of just depends on the game. Jumping onto the Renekton here, initiating the play. Immediately zaps him with the Gunblade and uses his team. Holy shit, is she going to die? God damn! Use his team to get the play. Did Graves honest? Wait, can I just rewind that shit? Did Graves ulti and then just keep doing blue buff? Wait, Graves walks up. Oh, and then just genuinely walks away. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, then gets a very deserved question mark ping there. I guess that was a. Wait, why don't I think you silly? I guess that was a little bit of an awkward one. Yeah. Probably an assumption there from Graves that they had that. But yeah, that was definitely something rather awkward here. Alright, let's get forward here. We don't care about these losers playing League of Legends. We just want to wait for our friend Katarina. Skip forward here. Choose the CS. Now, these guys are actually relatively far behind in this game. They're 2,000 gold down at 15 minutes. That's actually a pretty significant gold lead. Pretty much all of the gold, everything that this game is going to be revolving around, comes down to the gold sitting on Katarina right now. So if Katarina can make it happen, then, you know, it's kind of like the best and the worst situation to be in here. Okay. But this is the best situation for Katarina, I can tell you that much. Small skirmishes like this, where you're given free reign to jump in and do whatever you want to do, that's what Katarina's all about. That's what she wants to do. So finding herself in this position here, I'm sorry I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. Finding herself in that position there, boom. What more can you ask for? But if you're the enemy team, pretty much all you want to avoid is just situations like this, and you'll be fine. If you don't avoid situations like this, you're in a bit of a pickle. Okay. Be careful. I'm nervous. I don't like this. Might be able to catch Tristana on the edge here, depending on Tristana's positioning. Oh my god. Alright. That's that. Jumps in on the red buff to use that as the gap closer. Zaps the Tristana. Blows her up. And hands Tristana the first death of this game. Or her first death of this game, I guess I should say. Good shit. Alright, another cheeky little team fight happening here, maybe. No AD carry from the enemy team, but no real AD carry from the blue team either, because he's off farming. So they've got to wait for him to get in position. The more clumped up they are here, the better this will be. But we'll see. Katarina does not want to be the first one going in here. Nice. Gets the cleanse onto the stun, uses her ultimate as best she can, and then plays it rather passively. Doesn't want to do anything. Doesn't want to do anything too cheeky here. If she dedicates to something, she will die. She needs people to go in first. Oh, she just dies, right? Especially if there's CC going down. It's pretty awkward. Playing team fights is another question that I asked MagiFelix here as well. If you're wondering how to play team fights, I was going to wait until we actually got into a proper team fight later on, but I can probably put it in here now. When you're playing Katarina in team fights, you want to play it slow and avoid dying early. Look for opportunities when the enemy's CC spells are on cooldown, so you're not just going to jump in and get popped by crowd control. So basically you can then not instantly die and get a nice channel on your ultimate off. And when their squishy members are out of position. Holy shit, this wombo combo here. She's dead. That was a pretty juicy wombo combo. When you're going for the reset, you need to plan your next actions. The biggest mistake Katarina players do is getting a reset and then always using all their spells offensively. Sometimes it's better to back off and play with the team. So there you have it, guys. Playing team fights on Katarina. Keep your eyes peeled for the enemy crowd control so you know when a safe time to go in is. And also always think ahead, specifically in relation to your resets. If you get a reset, what's your next move? If you jump in and finish someone else, what else are you going to do? Don't always just look for the aggressive play here either. Because according to one of the best Katarinas in solo queue, that's one of the biggest mistakes Katarina players make. Don't be afraid to play a little bit more passive. Did she just jump in and zap Renekton? She literally just walked up to Renekton and zapped her. This is like, I would say semi-inting, but I do not know what this mobility is with the Shumpo here. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. Alright, waiting for her. Let's see if she uses her own advice here. Waiting for the angle to go in. CC on cooldown here. There's the knock-up. That's the Renekton stun as well. Sad that it's pretty much a massively outnumbered fight, but that would be your opportunity to jump in right there. So you saw her twitching to get in on something there. Renekton stun down. Rakan CC down. That's what you're looking for. But Elmo isn't up either right now. So if she had her ulti up, she probably would have jumped in. If there are more people around as well, that too. But when your ulti is down and you're by yourself, not a good idea. Just like that, it's not a good idea either. The grounded from Cassiopeia is probably heavily tilting. Heavily tilting MagiFelix here. Alright, is that the Baron? No, it's not the Baron because there's a... Wait, there probably is a Baron, right? You would imagine that's the Baron. Death Timers on Graves, Galio, and Katarina. Maybe the spray and pray can make this happen. What do you reckon, guys? I'm going to pause it. We're going to see. Spray and pray, lads. Spray and pray. Twitch spray and pray. Is it going to wipe the enemy team or is he going to instantly die? Okay, my money is on he's going to instantly die. That's my money, okay? Let's see what happens, shall we? Spray and pray, baby. Let's go. Boom. Doesn't even use it because it's on cooldown. Okay, well, that was rather anticlimactic, not going to lie. Next time I do one of those, I'll check the cooldowns first to see whether it makes sense in what I'm saying or whether I'm just chatting absolute bullshit like I was there. Alright, back to our friend Katarina here. Okay, that's a dead Scion. Goodbye. Or is it? No, it's not. That's a very frustrated MagiFelix, so I can probably tell you that much for free. Nice, uses the cleanse to dodge the charm. She's out of there. She's having a very hard time with things right now, though. Very hard time with things. But then again, her team is 4k gold behind. You know, she literally is the only person who has more kills and deaths on her team. Best position, it means you can carry the game pretty hard. Worst position, it means that you have to carry the game pretty hard or you're done so. Notice as well, though, she actually does not have that much gold here. So she has 9,000 gold total, which is not really that much, considering people have like 1,000 more gold on the enemy team and stuff just from farm. Okay, so here we go, guys. We said we have to wait for the CC to go down before you jump in with your big team fight. I don't actually... It says here that her ultimate is... I don't know if her ultimate's up or not. I can't really tell with the spectator UI, but still... got to wait for the CC. So the big ones here from the enemy team would be the Cassiopeia ulti and the Scion Q/R. The reason why those are the biggest ones are because those are the AoE ones. So in a team fight, when you jump in, you got your ultimate. Sometimes it can be pretty hard to react in time to lose a single target thing on Katarina, especially if people are grouped up. So it's like, for example, Janna is like one of the biggest counters because as soon as you see her jump in, you just have to click R. You know, you don't have to do anything specific. Tristana obviously though can still ulti, and Renekton can press W as well. But we're seeing Cassiopeia use her ulti here as well. So she uses her ulti straight away. Katarina jumps in but doesn't want to dedicate to anything here because, you know, it's risky as hell. So she's still going to bait. I'm pretty sure her ultimate is actually technically on cooldown here. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think her ulti is about to come up. I think it has like 5 seconds. So Tristana jumps in. Again, though, focusing the easy target here. Not going for the big dick play here. Going for the easy target here. So goes in and gets a full channel onto Renekton and Sion here. And as soon as she gets the reset, doesn't use it offensively to jump in. Even though that Cassiopeia is tempting as shit, doesn't use it to jump in straight away. Instead, backs off, plans to move ahead, thinks about what she's going to do. That was a pretty sexy jump there. If she jumps in right there, there's a huge chance she just gets cock blocked because we know Tristana hasn't used her ultimate yet. So if she saw Tristana use her ulti, she knows if she jumps in, it's fine because what's going to happen, you know? No CC will be there to screw her over. But also she knows Cassiopeia has exhaust as well. So there's a lot of things she has to worry about. Honestly, this is a really hard game to play Katarina in. Because there's so much stuff she has to think about. People are used to seeing Katarina just thinking, oh yeah, just go aggressive 24/7. When you actually have to be a little more patient than that. But still, ultimate should be up now. Okay. Yo, is that a dead? That's a dead cat. Holy shit. Yo, that takes balls right there. That takes balls. From the Tristana to jump in on a Katarina who has ulti and just kill her. Holy shit. God damn. Anyway, bit of overextending here from the red team, but not too much. They still get 2 kills from that, so not too bad. And then yeah, bit of a reset here, lads. Is that a dead Braum? No, it's not. Get that CS, cat. We all know you want it. You need that CS, and you're dead. Okay. You know, you've already ended a little bit. Why not just end a little bit more? Is that 1-for-1 when all said and done? 1-for-1. But cat, mate, come on, broski. You're renting a little bit. The game's on your shoulders. You got to play smarter than this. Let's keep going. I've got faith in him though. That was the last death. Okay, that was it. No more dumb deaths. I don't know if he's gonna die again, but that was the last free death. You know. All right, here we go. Team fight's coming in, lads. Is he gonna? He's already seen the Cassiopeia. He's seen the Rakan ulti as well. Is he just gonna jump in and go for it? It would be kind of dumb, but I just want to see him do it. I just want to see him do it. If I were playing Katarina, that's what I'd be doing right now. But then again, I'm terrible at this game, so you know, probably not a good idea. Nice. That's all I want to see. Not gonna lie. All I want to see is a jump in and just melt someone with an ultimate. They need some kind of wombo combo because these guys are getting a bit blasted this game. They're almost 10,000 gold down. That is an incredible amount of gold to be down in a challenger game as well. People are very good at closing games out. That's not what you want to see. All right, team fight happening again. Advantage here, the tower. So you can play a little bit more passive here, and the tower will pretty much just like bop you open. And here she goes. Reset Queen. Already gets a double kill. This game's in slow motion. I still didn't see that one happen, but still. Gets a double kill pretty much just from the Shampoo. Cute, cute, cute. Nice. Oh, the Q didn't kill him. What? Oh, wow. She's still chasing. No way. She doesn't. Okay. All right. Diving under tower, lads. Pretty questionable one right there. What's really interesting to note about how Katarina uses her ultimate this game is that she uses it quite a lot just to kill the front line. Not necessarily killing the back line. Obviously, those are the ideal targets here, but she plays this one really safe because she knows it's really difficult for her this game to get in on the back line. There's just so much stuff to interrupt her ultimate, and if she doesn't kill them really quickly, she's going to die. So she just stands near the front line, presses R, tries to melt that, and then plays around that. Rather than just going into the back line. And it kind of works, honestly. She's been doing this pretty much all game, and it's... You know, these guys really shouldn't be in this game, but they keep doing these pretty good skirmishes. Oh my goodness. And this is partially why. This is a bloodthirsty game, guys. Holy moly. Not sure what Sion's thinking there, but goodbye. People spamming the Baron. It's about to respawn here. 10 seconds. Here we go. Bomb it to the Baron, lads. Let's see what's going down. Alright. Now, Katarina is notorious for her performance in these small spaces in the skirmishes. You don't really want to fight Katarina around Baron or Dragon. And we'll see. We'll see if this holds true here as well. Alright, here we go. Team fight's happening, lads. She's going in. Jumps in again. That's a free kill right there. That's a free kill, though. Nothing to digest about that one. Don't need to break that shit down. That's just free. But a good response here by Kikis, who's on Renekton, just to take the bot lane, get the inhibitor. You're not gonna be able to influence this, so just go for what you can, which in this case is the inhibitor. All right. Ooh, cheat. That's a bit risky. Not sure you should be going in on that one. She can get some resets here. She might be able to make use of that, or they can just go for the 1 kill as well. Ooh, she's thinking about something here. Alright, they're very low. She wants it. Nice, that's the flash. Even with the immediate Tristana ulti, still gets popped right there. I'm not sure. Are they going to be able to get her? I would be surprised, but there's a chance. Yep, she's dead. Good shit. Oh, hello. Cameraman, what's going on there? T-Tours. Alright, nice. Okay, this is little by little they're getting back into this game. They did lose the inhibitor, but when you've got Baron, you can get your own inhibitor. Because you got Baron. Funny how that works, isn't it? Frozen Mallet on Tristana. I wonder who inspired him to build that. Alright, what's he getting now? So he's got the Landry's Void Staff as well. If he's playing against the front line, then getting this Void Staff is actually really nice. Because then he can actually melt the front line, which is very useful for what he's trying to do this game. And yeah, this build in general, next item will probably be a Zhonya's. Just jump in. If he gets Zhonya's, he can play really aggressive on the backline. But until that point, it's a bit too risky for him. But still, a lot of damage right now in this build for pretty much anyone he goes up against. So, a lot of penetration coming through here, just the way Katarina likes it. Let's see. They've got to be careful though, because the enemy team kind of threw this game a little bit when they were playing around the, like trying to tower dive. It's not what they want to do. Now I'm going to have to slow this down when I think Katarina's going to jump in. Bloody hell. She jumps. Wait, can I just see that again? What the hell did she just do? She just chunks like everyone down to half health. She literally... Okay, here we go. Wait, no, it's a bit forward from this, isn't it? So she literally jumps it. She presses Q. She presses Q. The dagger lands down there. And did she just jump to the dagger? I think she just jumps to the dagger, doesn't she? She jumps forward, kills the minion. Jumps forward. Holy shit, the 4-man harass. God damn, that's half of Cassiopeia's health. Unbelievable. And then Rakan goes for the initiation here. Alongside Kikis. But they've already, that's a lot of CC gone already. With the Cassiopeia ulti, Tristana ulti, that's all he's really got to be afraid of here. So you can get a massive ulti here if you're MagiFelix. Now do you just go for the 2-man here on Renekton and Sion, or do you get these guys as free kills and then try and use your ulti on someone else here? That's a free kill. I don't even know where he is. There he is. Cassiopeia ulti down as well. Nice. Now these guys can heavily threaten the dive right now, like really heavily threaten this dive. If she gets someone to go in first, this dive could certainly be on the cards right now. You don't need to dive though, obviously. You got Baron, you can play it chill. Alright. These guys are a lot smarter than I am. Alright, never mind. Here we go. It's happening, lads. Or is it? No, just a court. Just a court. Just Anna there. Fair enough. He wants it. You should go for it, MagiFelix, mate. Go for it. Who are you going for? Nice. Jumps in. Oh my god. Look at that stuff. Disgusting. Beautiful. Why does it keep rearranging my bloody... 16, 6, and 9. Not a bad scoreline, honestly. And leading the charge in a 10,000 gold comeback. Pretty sick stuff. Alright. Rakan, mate. You're going down. Son, you're going down as well. 18, 6, and 9. Beautiful stuff. And that's probably going to be the game as well. So there you go. If you guys think that games are over when you're playing in your like silver games, this guy played a challenger game and won from 10k gold behind. Pretty good stuff, honestly. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, guys. If you did, of course, you can hit me with a cheeky thumbs up and you can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. I've done a lot of these replays, these spectators in the past, but we also do a lot of different stuff here too, so it's not just this stuff. We're not a one-trick pony here, boys. But yeah, I just want to, this is like what I learned from this at least. Katarina I always think is like a mindless go-in champion, but she played this game quite passively. specifically in the lane phase, but even in team fights, she really did prioritize getting the front line there, the Renekton and the Scion, and not having to just jump in and go really crazy. So I think that's like really cool to note about a way like strategy really for playing Katarina. If you're playing Katarina, you don't necessarily just have to go aggressive all the time. Considering she has a 70% win rate and was rank 1 for a while, MagiFelix definitely knows what he's doing. So I think it's pretty good to assume that when he says you don't have to go aggressive all the time, you don't have to go aggressive all the time. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about the, you know, like me trying to include some of the comments from the man himself and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you in my next video.